Coffee time. Hi, everyone. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Welcome. Making coffee. Also, I was putting my anti-aging cream on my face. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know where I'm putting it. I'm just putting it all over my face. Oil of Olay. There we go. Hey, guys. Actually, I have to wash my hands because it just got wet. I don't know what I touched. Get her done Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I have a show in Morristown. I have a show in Montclair on Saturday and a show in Newark on Sunday. So there it is. I did a lot. I'm feeling very in my. I'm not feeling great about my material because I think I've been overthinking it a little bit with the whole Kill Tony, what works for certain audiences, what doesn't, how I feel on stage, and now I'm like going into the weekend like not feeling super confident about my set, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna write today, and then I'm gonna go put it down, and I'm gonna find one joke that I want to try and put it in to my set tomorrow because I'm not gonna go crazy with thinking I have to, because it's affecting how I feel when I think about the shows this weekend. And I don't want that. So, boom, different mindset. Not different mindset. I don't know. Getting a little stuck in my head about it, you know. Oh, well, if the 20-year-olds don't think this funny, what do they think is funny? And like, or 30 or whoever's in the audience, you know. So I always used to write starting with my life, like what's going on in my life, and that always helped me create jokes. So I also understand that not everybody is divorced or a mom, so I have to kind of connect my overall story to observational pieces. Good morning, Brett. To see how I can get funnier for more people. My way in, I think that's my writing process way in. That if that makes sense. Hi. Don't forget your coffee, cream, sugar. I was on the Twitch last night for a little bit, but then I was just tired and no, I popped off. It was only a very short stream and no one joined me except Okie Grower and Anina from TikTok. And that's no one's fault. I didn't feel like staying on it. And that was probably because I'm feeling frustrated with, not frustrated, I guess that's the wrong word. Just, I was tired. How are you doing today? I'm good. Didn't open mic last night. Maybe look at your older years to tap back in. Sure. That's gonna bring the funny out. Okay. So the open mic I did last night was at was a nearby green room, it was called. And they had like, by the time I got there, they had like this synthesizer playing. Greg Stone was there playing his I don't want to say, is this synthesizer? Might have been. It was like, yeah, it was a synthesizer through his soundboard, and like one of the guys who runs it is like, you'll have to do your set with this in the back as long as you don't mind. I said, no, I don't mind. It's just so weird. You know, I'm like, what am I doing? But you went with it. You go with it. When I first started comedy, I was doing improv. So improv, biggest rule is you just yes and. All right, coffee. Boom. All right. So if you are in the Jersey area, I'm performing Morristown tomorrow night, Montclair on Saturday, and then I am in the Mad Funny competition in Newark on Sunday. I didn't realize you could be in it more than once. My friend Josh had won one of them, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing it too on Sunday." I was like, "Oh damn." Um, is improv harder than stand up? I absolutely think it's not. I don't. I think you have team members to rely on, and it doesn't pay like stand. Not. Let me explain that. Stand up can actually like pay. Improv, I don't ever hear improv people say, "Oh, like it's stand up's more fruitful to make a big career out of." Improv, you can't really make a career out of. In other words, like you don't tour as an improv troupe and make lots of money. And but it is hard. It's not easy. I mean, do you ever hear? Oh, do you ever hear this improv group is touring? You know what I mean? Like Second City, Shore, the Groundlings, Operation Citizen Brigade when they were in New York. I don't know if they come back now. Oh, excuse me. But I think stand up's harder, personally. Stand up's a lot harder, I believe. But, hi, Billy. How are you? Pamela Pan. So I didn't record my set. I was up there doing my set, and I was like, I'm not recording. And then I was like, it's all right, because I didn't want to stop and then lose my time. But I don't remember what worked. So it's like, do I try? I mean, I gotta look back. I do remember what worked, but it was not like I would want to listen to the tape again just to confirm. And I don't know what open mics there are tonight nearby that I can go to. So it's a little annoying, but it's all right. I had a water too. Oh, there it is. Hi, Galvis. Good morning. So I'm on my phone using the stream for the phone today just because dealt with the audio issues yesterday and just feeling frustrated with. John is going to teach me or set everything up a little bit for me so that I hopefully don't have any more issues with my setup through Streamlabs or in general understanding. Clearly, it's from what I'm being told, it's an issue that I don't know how to work a PC. I might not be. I'm just saying, like, oh, thank you. What was that? Someone subscribed. Is that what that sound was? Oh, I guess you can still hear it through Streamlabs. User issues. Well, user issues. Well, audio issues is one of them. How are you today? Good. How are you? So I think I emptied this out. I fill this back into the same tin. I want to get a tin that I actually want to get a stronger tin because this is like breaking. It has been breaking. Nah, nothing wrong with your audio. Oh, well, okay. So the issue is coming across audio, but the overall in general, there's issues with me. but it's fine. We'll get it worked out. We'll figure it out. I mean, it's not fine. It's definitely not fine, but I'm hoping by next week I can feel better about it. Also, this is what I like a little bit better than if I'm able to just move it around. I mean, if we just had a camera crew, that'd be great. I don't have to do anything. Well, that'd be great. Okay. Um, so in the mic last night, he was playing the synthesizer, and it was very distracting, but it was like going with it. You use your improv background, just go with it. And then eventually, I didn't even hear. Like I just went away, and I just went right through my jokes. So, hi. Um, so Sunday's competition, they win $500, and the audience votes on the winner. So there's no link up yet, though. So I'm just like, all right. So how come people buy tickets? But I did post on Instagram, not Instagram, Facebook, to tell friends and family. Although who knows, people never show up. Especially when you don't have a ticket link, you have to really like beg and shit. So not I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying it's summer, it's Sunday, but I'm gonna hope a couple people to come down to the show and vote, but also just rely on hope whoever the audience is, they find my funny. Sometimes these kinds of competitions, though, people do bring people just so they get the vote, which is fine if it's fair. The Eargasm comedy competition I won back in the pandemic, that I use my hustle online to get everybody to vote for me. So, you're fit at 40. Let's go. Ugh. I'm fit at 44. I'm going to be 45 in October. Ah, nothing wrong with it. Embrace it. Nobody gonna give a fuck at 50. What? I mean, I have heard that people don't give a fuck at 50 because you start to really. I mean, I'm trying to have that mentality in general right now, just like sucking out as much of the energy and opportunity of the day as possible, and like having no regrets of like, oh, I should have done that or I could have done that. Which is why last night I went to that mic. Damn, my hair. As if like I could have said, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I got down there and we did it. Nature's Bounty hair, skin, and nail gummies. I don't know. I gotta ask my doctor which ones will like strengthen my hair more. Probably doesn't. I don't know. It does. I have um, very good hair. Oh, so they're working. The hairline is receding. This is what I love about YouTube. Very good hair 1 minute, and then the second comment right after is that hairline is receding. Thank you. Good morning, SSJ Radio Blues. I would like to see something. If something comes coming, I guess because I don't even have it open. So this is coming out on my Streamlabs. Is it? Oh, it is open actually. I don't know who just subscribed, but thank you. Oh, an 8 head. Thank you. Not a 5 head, but an 8 head. That's great. I'm 44. Well, at least give the 8 head a like. Way to be positive. Thank you for the star. Appreciate you. Hawk Productions, 3853. I think. All right. So here we go. So 3 shows this weekend. If you're in the New Jersey area, you should come see them. I know I'm going for I'm going Friday I'm second. They gave us the lineup already. I'm second. Saturday I am first, and then Sunday I don't know. So today I'm going to be doing a lot of work on my set and tweaking it and tightening it if I need to. Not I do need to, but looking at some things that I could change or fix for audiences that might not be like the crowd that understands being a single mom or whatever it may be. The only thing is I'm getting lost in my head. I think that's what's happening. And I'm getting lost in my head about, oh, don't do that. No one's gonna find it, and then I'm overthinking it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the next bag of coffee, SSJ Radio. Woohoo! I guess it's coming to the Streamlabs saying it. Thank you. Corn on the cob for breakfast is acceptable if you're single and in your 40s. Weekend wingman. Corn on the cob is great. Do you ever have street corn? That's even better. We had that this past weekend. Ooh, my hips are sore. Okay. Now, and I know some of you are not. Some of you are, some of you aren't. I watched the show Below Deck on Bravo, and I caught a piece of it yesterday. I was eating my lunch, and I was like, all right, this is a cute couple in their 20s having a boat dance. And the guy was like a Southern gentleman, treating her right. And like all of a sudden he flipped on her and was like, everyone's giving me too much pressure from the boat. And I was like, wait, all everybody was saying was, oh, you better treat her right. She's like a very sweet and nice girl. She's not an asshole. And like he was getting upset that everybody was saying that. And then he started treating her the opposite. So weird. And then she's like, oh, okay, do you want to talk? He goes, nah, we're good. And I'm like, she's like, what? It was just weird. And I was like, this poor girl. And then they do talk. Then afterwards she goes, no, of course, leave it to us women to have that closure. I used to say, like, he's like, no, what happened? Like, she's, I want to talk. And then he went and hid underneath the boat, or it was like a little stowaway spot. And she's like, what happened? He's like, too much pressure from everybody. Why don't we have a secret relationship? So now he convinced her to have a secret relationship and not tell anybody on the boat. And she fell for it. And I was like, oh man, the guy's being a jerk off. I was like, I mean, I would love to have, like, that's something I would have believed. I was just thinking about it for some reason. I felt bad. I was like, that poor girl. Like, he's like, oh, please don't hurt me. And he's like, I'll never hurt you. And then now he's hurt. See, you can't do stand-up about, like, I mean, you can. Women will relate to that. Like, it's not that I can't. I'm trying to figure out is that I do want to connect to my female audience because I'm a female, but I want to connect to my male audience too. And I want to bring up the things that are very consistent in my life that have shaped me that can connect to both, right? So that I'm not going into a set where it's like, oh, here comes the divorced comedian, or here comes Michelle, she's 44 and high kicks. But then again, that's who I am. Sometimes that's who I am. Like, yeah, I started comedy and I used divorce to catalyst ways to get a show and put myself in spots. But now I feel like I have to, like, do a lot of work over again to kind of set a different tone, maybe. I don't know. That makes sense. Don't forget, hit that like button. We get to 100 likes, we get 100 jumping jacks. So yummy. Oh, and Braca. So right here is feeling very sore. Like, I don't even want to show you guys my backyard, but I might just because I have to get myself motivated to clean up the weeds. Totally makes sense. Yeah. Um, so I have some news about a guest next week on the show. So Drew Nickens has agreed to. Drew Nickens is a golden ticket winner on Kill Tony, and he's agreed to be on the live stream at night. So we're going to do a Tuesday night stream at 10 o'clock. And he's going to be my guest. So that's exciting. I also had a guest planned for tomorrow, but now I'm debating whether I should push it back to next week. But no umbrella. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, just don't worry about Umbrella. Hi, Mara. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the interview tomorrow. If I'm going to wait, postpone it. But the problem is I don't want people to be like, all right, she's postponing it, so now I don't want to do it. But I might just say wait because of the user issues I'm having. Oh, we're back. Because ultimately, we want the live stream to be like an actual, like if you were to watch, not The View or something like I love Sherry Shepherd, but like a show, you'd watch a talk show, but it's got more engaging audience participation in it, right? So it's like, hey, look, everybody, 243 of you are in here. Hit that like button. The second we get to 100 likes, we do 100 jumping jacks. Hey, right? So we want the production value to go up. I want it. And I want to be able to create all different kinds of scenes that we can create from our different segments. So I don't know, maybe I will wait for Silvio, his name is. He's a social media creator, and also he's been on Kill Tony too. And then he was online this time with us. I met him at the dojo, and I figured, have some people on who I got to experience the Kill Tony with, who've been on Kill Tony, talk about their comedy a little bit. Also, I want to do another one in person. So Sorolina is going to have us back in the fall. They did tell us that, or not have us back, but that's the other restaurant I didn't highlight in Hoboken. They're all owned by the same owner. And she's going to have me back in, she said, September. So here we are. I just don't like to feel like I can't get something. And I think that's kind of what the frustrating part is. And I keep saying Streamlabs to my boyfriend, but he's saying it's more of me understanding my PC. So this is like how I've been since I was a kid. If I can't get something, I want to do it till I get it. And now I think I'm just like frustrated because I want to be able to do it on my own, but it's okay. And Brock is unsubscribing. Wow. All right. Daily motivation. What's going on? What's up, crazy lady? I've seen some of your stand up. Keep going. Thank you so much. Everybody put in the chat where you're from. Boom. FlexCam is $5. I don't have it up on the thing, but let me put I'll put it up on the Streamlab tips. You have a link there. High kicks. Stretching it out. Do I do a high kick tomorrow night? I don't know. I feel like I need to do a choke and then do the high kick. Like Los Angeles, Wisconsin. Okay, North Korea. That's false. You're not in North Korea. But I would be pretty impressed if you figured it out. Alter Ego, I haven't seen you in a long time. What's good? What's good, Alter Ego? Hit that like button, everybody. 100 jumping jacks at 100 likes. We're almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. California subscribed to you when you first started. Oh, I love you. I mean, like, you know what I mean. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. What's the daily so your username is daily motivation. What's the daily motivation for the day? Hi, Edwin. You're from Eagan, Minnesota. I would have said you were from not the United States with the Utu Utu, but I understand. Like, that's just, I always think that. Okay, let me put that link in the chat. Oh, cute. I haven't been up early enough to catch you live since Little Alt was on summer break. Now they're back in school. See, we have another month. Well, I would say like another 3 weeks. So, all right. So you guys have been, if you guys are wherever you're based out of, what is your favorite? What is like your favorite comedy club in the area that you're from? Like just, or whatever comedy club you go to. Put it in the chat. It means good morning in Igbo language. Remember? Yes, no, I do remember. But where is Igbo? That's actually like, what's Igbo? And I don't know, and I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm dumb. You saw my recent Kill Tony post? Thank you. I don't know if I'm saying thank you for the right things, but I didn't get on, but I'm hoping to get on eventually and kill. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I also feel, like I said, I'm feeling like not great about my material. Trey says the Funny Bone. Funny Bone, which Funny Bone? What city? So daily motivations. Thank you for, I guess it's a subscription. Someone subscribed? I can't see it because but appreciate it. Albany. All right, so Trey, you probably met me. Did you probably see me in Albany when I performed? Because I performed in the Funny Bone in Albany. I was also on one of their morning shows, and when I stayed, I stayed at like some horrible hotel, and there was like mice. It was I thought it was like I forgot. It looked like a regular Holiday Inn. Great. Oh, Nigeria. Got it, Edwin. Thank you. In a mall. All the Funny Bones are in malls. Not all of them, but they're all pretty consistently in. That's not working. Okay, here. You guys over here. Thank you for thinking I'm a hilarious writer. I needed to hear that because I haven't been feeling that way lately. But I also have to just keep trusting the process. You're going to have ups and downs of feelings in that. I want to see something. Okay. All right, hang on. Oh, Edwin, I don't know any of that shit. So, appreciate that. I've said it so many times. My bad for no. It's okay. I've been hearing it was weird having a Cheesecake Factory right below the club, and don't be too hard on yourself. You're one of the better shows we've seen. Very funny. Really? That makes me happy to hear that. And that was a while ago. That was like 2018. What about my brother? What about my brother? I don't know what you mean. So no, I appreciate that. It's not that I don't hear it. It's just that I think I've been, watching the Kill Tony people who don't who got booed, who've been doing comedy for, some of them have been doing it for 10 years, 7 years, 15 years. I felt concerned that my material was not strong enough. So I switched around my 1 minute so that if I were to be on Kill Tony, I would start different. But it just made me rethink a lot of stuff. Sorry, let me turn this off here. So I'm gonna put this in here. Man. This is the Streamlabs tip jar if you want to do a challenge, or those are another way to, if you really enjoy the show, you can support the show. Yeah. I don't know how they, okay, I guess. All right, so back over here. Remember, 100 likes, we do 100 jumping jacks, and we're at 42, which is awesome. But so what you're saying, Alter Ego, is I appreciate that. I think I'm going to stick to what has been working on the sets, re-listening to a couple of sets from the last couple of shows I've had, re-listening to the set, identifying again all the jokes that worked, and then seeing what else I could have shifted. Sometimes my delivery shifts, and then it shifts the way the audience responds. So I'm just gonna go in and have fun, and not try to overthink it, and keep writing, keep getting better. And we're gonna fix the user issue on Streamlabs so that I don't fuck up my interviews. Oh, but can't possibly. I don't know what Sean said. What? There's not a way that you'll understand because of everything he's saying. All right, whatever. I don't. I don't know. I personally don't think I'm this slow with computers, but clearly I am. And like the outsources with audio and this and that with like Streamlabs and I'm just like, my boyfriend's 8 years younger than me, but like I have friends who are younger than him, and I don't know that they would know how to do this shit at all. And I know I talked about this with him last night. It's just like, I have to be, I want to be showed this on what I'm not understanding with the PCs so that I don't have to ever have an issue again with computers. Because it also will make me stronger in other areas of my work. What is it? I didn't see anything you said till you said my ego dog. Sorry. Trey, what is the Funny Bone has? Okay, so just going back to the Funny Bone. Everybody else? No, I think he was the only one that wrote Funny Bone. But anybody else have a comedy club that's near them? That they're just curious to know what comedy clubs you guys are in, what cities, etc. So, Alter Ego, where you? I think you're based out of. I think you said Vermont. What comedy clubs are near you? I listened to a set of mine that was like, no, it's okay. I listened to a set of mine that was from a Divorce Diary show in Maine, and it was a 6-minute setup, 6-minute bit about one specific situation, and it did work for the show, but it's way too long. But because the show is about my life and that's how it worked. But I was like, I can take that bit and turn it into like a 30-second joke. you know. And if you don't know if you don't know if a guy is gay or not, it's about how they look at your boobs. If they look at your boobs like, yes, queen, they're gay. If they look at your boobs like, blah, 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 they're not. You know, if we had some, I would do open mics, but we just have crap bars. I'm sure they have crap bar mics. I hear some people, like there's people in cities that you like, what? Kentucky, Alabama, that just they have a comedy scene. Make I have one like 30 minutes away, no idea what it's called. I might can find out. Once again, if you haven't put your city in the chat, please put it in the chat. Want to know where you guys are based out of. Vermont has a maple syrup scene, not a comedy scene. I like that. Let me just see something. Ouch. Good morning. I don't want. I mean, do you guys want to see my backyard? I have to do work on it today. It's like a forest. I gotta get at least half of it done because I have been avoiding it. My landlord, they don't take care of like they that's all us. Like some people have like their landlords will be like, oh, we'll do the. Oh my god, it's bad, guys. It's bad. I have to go out there today and do it. It looks like a forest. Looks like Narnia. And I was supposed to get my brother is giving me his grill, his old grill, and I have to pick it up at some point, and I don't know when I'm going to pick it up. I have to clean my backyard up. Oh, where am I? Oh, that's hi Wesley. We're writing and working material out for tomorrow, and cleaning up my backyard. Reaching out to leads for spots in the next month. Yeah. Like Heidi from Kill Tony, her hair is so full. Like you could see in the back, it's like really full. Maybe I just need to get like extensions. One of them I'm not allowed to talk about, so you gotta move on about the siblings. Edwin, sorry. Okay, so Friday, Montclair. Friday, Morristown. Saturday, Montclair. Sunday, Newark. Let's go. Yeah, cleanup stream incoming. I don't know. That might be a boring stream. You want me to stream while cleaning up? Who wants that? Oh, let's create a poll. Do you want me to stream while I clean up my back? Because there's not going to be a lot of interaction. It's going to be me cleaning up the weeds. Don't forget, if you are in the Jersey area, you can still watch the show, watch clips of my stand-up here. And if you want an extra, lots of those things of like flex, you got a tip. If you want to plank challenges, egg challenges, you can feel free to send a contribution for that. I don't know what the better thing is to say. No, just talk about your action. Talk about your actions. Heidi is an unrealistic standard. OCD community would be loving it. Do you think so? Oh, Heidi's an unrealistic. I don't know if she's unrealistic. Heidi is. I want to like get all of this like, and I know eating better, like not eating it past a certain time. Why is my hair shedding like this? This is insane. It should not be shedding that this much. That's what I keep thinking to myself. Is it shedding too much? Am I a bodybuilder? No, I'm not. Not at all. I don't want to be a bodybuilder, but I do want to be like this stuff needs to, like, I would like it to be a little more tight just to see how I can get my body in shape. Also, I'm 44, so I haven't done a physical in almost 2 years, so to do that. And water. More hair. And I also know that, here, let's do this because I'm going to do some of the, I haven't seen the stream of yours. Oh, thank you, Cody. I haven't seen a stream of your that's boring. I haven't seen a stream of yours that's boring yet, Michelle. Thank you. I love watching it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And I do think that if I stop eating late at night and there's absolutely no alcohol for a month and there's less bread, I was telling my boyfriend I want to try one of those cleanses because he's doing a competition, a jiu-jitsu competition in November, and he is much more disciplined than I am with that stuff, with food and dietary. And I don't know, I want to try it. I definitely want to try it to say I've tried it and how it makes me feel. And if there's a difference in how I feel, then I definitely would do it again. You have no reason to be insecure. What does your boyfriend say when you tell him the same stuff? I don't. He'll get annoyed at me because I'm not being positive. I'm saying it out here is not good either. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I'm not saying I'm insecure. I'm confused. You're an amazing, interesting person. There you go. Yeah, no, like not I'm proud of my body. I'm saying like I want to see what I can do. Like if I shifted my food habits, the difference in my body might be even more so. And that'd be pretty incredible. And also just to see how it would, if it would make me feel more awake in the morning. And um, you also hear all this horrible shit about the stuff that's been put chemicals in foods, and cleansing your body out of all that shit would be great. Also, I'm trying to, eating better is harder for me because of costs too. Costs are more expensive, and it's just like I'm trying to budget everything, and like the shitty stuff that I hear about all the food crap. It's like, oh man, now I can't even buy that, but that's okay. That's what we have to do, right? Well, you pointed out a specific thing you wanted to change. Maybe insecure with about you. Oh, this? No, this is just like, I'm just saying, like, good morning. I checked last night, 11 on Twitch, and couldn't find you. Yes, I went on at 11:30, so that was also my fault. I started late. I got back from the open mic, and then I got on Twitch late. So it wasn't long. We did a very short one, but I'll be back on there on Monday. Maybe playing around with Twitch too to try to figure out again what will be our streaming on Twitch. We did the gaming stream on Monday, and we'll do, hi Joshua, we'll do a writing stream on Wednesday, I guess. But have no fear, we will be back there on Monday. Also, yeah, it's not like I just like know I'm capable of creating like the best body of my life because I've I've always been able to eat whatever I want and look good. But if I actually watched what I ate and had even more of a workout regimen, what would that look like? Because some people, I mean, I've also seen like people do those I don't know, the bodybuilding stuff. I couldn't do it. But like, I don't know what I'm even trying to say. I guess just eating better at night and not drinking any alcohol for a month. Although I like having the glass of wine and beer. I'm just curious what my body would look like. Hall, thank you for the heart, Lakey. Appreciate you. You're trying to create the worst body of your life. Well, that's not good. Don't forget, we get to 100 likes, we do 100 jumping jacks. Also, the dancing was a part of the fitness regimen. I want to put that back in there, and that is just that exercise alone just makes your body so on point. Creeps just get her? What? Bob 19 is like, just get her. What? We got 37 more likes to go. There was a solar eclipse, I guess. I didn't know that. Thanks for the thumbs up, Lakey. I appreciate you. Okay, so the poll says that, hang on, let's see. Oops. Why is it doing that? Oh my god, really? You guys want me to do that? Do you want me to stream while I clean up my backyard? 62% of you said yes, 38 said no. Really? You want me to? And I can, but it's like, what am I'm just showing you my backyard and picking out the weeds. Okay, that's what you guys want. So, and I haven't finished the Kill Tony episode actually because I stopped watching the day yesterday to work on my writing. So I will finish that today and talk a little bit about it. Fiona Cawley was it's the Intuit Zone. So if you are tuning into Kill Tony, please don't do this. I mean, whatever, you can if you want, but I haven't got to I'm almost at the 1 hour 30-minute mark. Ari Mahdi is about to come on stage. That's where I was falling asleep and I didn't want to miss it. So Fiona Cawley killed it. She always does. Listening to her witty material, very clever, is great. It's inspiring. Again, I tend to write in narrative ways, so hi Mike. It's very hard for me to like think about how I really stepping outside of the box with like observational humor, but I can. I mean, if you think about like poking fun at all the normal, poking fun of the day in general, like what are you going to do today? What is everybody doing today or what are you doing right now? Good morning, okay. You are the best. Thank you. Like going to the grocery store. Going to the grocery store is like, put it in the chat, hearing nails scratch on a chalkboard. Because you're always behind someone that's fucking annoying. They don't move out of the way. People are coughing on the fruit you're going to pick for your the best part is when they installed those little sprayers in the fruit and vegetable section, like that's keeping the vegetables healthy after all the pesticides are on there. You're giving me a hug. Thank you. We're going to do our crunches and stuff. Yeah, double tap it. I don't know if it's good. Maybe we do it on the bed. And try. If the lighting is. Ah, fuck. Hang on, guys. All right, you're going to see me fix this. Oh, fucking amen. This is a pain in the ass. It's always the breaks. Just so you guys know, the blinds in my room since I moved in, this thing has given me a fucking problem. I moved in like 8 years ago. I think it was 8 years ago. Oh Lord, won't you buy me? Oh my god, it's annoying. Oh, I think this broke too. So shows this weekend. Morristown is on Friday. Colonial Comedy is the name of the group. They are part of some of them are dojo door guys who work at the dojo. I met them. And I also have, see, this might be too bright. Yeah, it might be too bright. That's okay. Let's see. Again, this is what everybody wants me to stream and pick out. So I just might later today. Oh yeah, it's always been this way. I'm just trying to, sometimes there's a lot of nice light here. Sometimes there's not. Stretch. That's empty. Why is it here? This is a very warm spot in my house because the sun rises over here. Hit that like button and get to 100 likes to do 100 jumping jacks. Yeah, so Friday is Morristown, and I met them through Dojo, Mike Filibosian, and I think he's a partner who produces that with him. A lot of the people there are from the dojo that I know. Good morning. I'm doing good. Thursday, we're making our coffee. We're having our coffee. It's spilled all over my cup as usual. Talking about the material, stretching. Talking a little bit about how I'm in my head a little bit about my material and not feeling super strong from it, but I'm going to try to push that aside and stop getting in my head and just go for what I know is working and tweaking the things that I can tweak. It's hard because I don't feel like when I do open mic, I didn't feel like the thing that I wrote this week came out strong. Yesterday there was something, and I just was like, oh, I didn't tape, which was a whole wasted fucking point. I gotta look back at. I do remember vaguely, so I might just try it. If I can get to another mic tonight, which I again don't know. There isn't really a mic tonight. There's shows in Jersey City. I just don't know if I can get down to it in time. And this is what, the third week? No, actually, there's not a show in Jersey City tonight. Coffee, Comedy, and Contortions. Hi, Zim and Morty. How are you? Yes. Coffee, Comedy, and Contortions is a good. Connect your belly button looking at the ceiling. I can get the mat and do it in here too. I think that would be better. Because the sun is my phone is going to very much overheat. But I haven't been able to do I used to love the way that if it was overcast and the sun would hit on it's a good natural light spot. So if you are looking for natural light, when I would do an audition, I couldn't do it because my bed is here, but I could move everything. I did a commercial for the hair dryer I did over here because of the natural light when I had to shoot the commercial in my room. A couple of thank you so much, SSJ Video Bluth for the $10. We appreciate you. Joshua, okay. Morning Z, what did you miss? So, what did you miss? All right, well, maybe I'll move you here because I can't see the. That better? Not really. Nope, it's not really better. talking about the open mic from last night, the shows I have this week, and if you are in New Jersey, I'm performing at nope, this is wrong too. I'm performing in Newark, Morristown, Montclair, and Drew Nickens is going to be on my live stream on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. And my boyfriend's going to help me fix my user issues with all of the guest appearances so that it's a clean run, hopefully. I'm nervous that I'm just a hopeless cause. Enjoy your workout. Thank you. But I'm not. I just want to make. I'm just overwhelmed. I get done sometimes, but overwhelmed is for people who don't want to succeed. Do you think that? So put in the chat where you're based out of. Put in the chat how what comedy club is near you. Some people have been putting their Funny Bone. And list the city so I'm aware of what city you're based out of, you know? I think this is going to be too hot. But we're going to try. We're going to do the crunches here. This is actually harder than the mat because you're not. No, this is harder. Definitely harder than the mat. Let's try the mat because this is. The mat is a little bit easier to do them on. Okay. Yes, open. Okay. This will be better than like the bed because I feel like the bed is more. It hurts a little bit to do that. And also the lighting over here is not great. So hang on. There's been a lot of comedy competitions too that have also flooded the gates of like television, like Funny as F. And then there's also another one that Martin Lawrence is apparently doing. But I tried to apply for it and I couldn't get the application. It kept crashing and everybody else on the comment section was saying the same thing. And I was like, yeah, what's the fucking deal with that? Well, we have 18 more likes so we get to 100. Jumpin' jacks. This was my GoPro, the camera that I had. Really, I have to watch the set I did from Atlanta. I have it in here, or I can just plug it into my computer and watch it. But yes, let me get the mat so we can stretch here. But I wanted to apply for it, and now they're saying that the submissions have already passed. But it's like, but when I tried to submit, it was crashing. So what the hell? It is some people who you can get on certain shows. I have to deal with something today that I don't want to deal with. I'm dreading because I shouldn't say that. It's like annoying, something that's annoying me that I have to deal with that you don't know anymore. Do you ever feel like you do everything you can to be like I mean, nobody's perfect, right? But if you're a parent, mother or father, you do everything you can to be the best to your child, but you know you're gonna make mistakes. And then when people question, I don't know, people question that, it's like, what the hell? Your choices. It pisses me off because it's like, let me rephrase that. It's like, no, I feel like I'm trying to think of a time when I ever questioned. So when I first got divorced, I am speaking riddles because I'm like trying to negate what I'm gonna say, but I'm just gonna fucking say it because this is part of why I do live streams to talk about my life a little bit. When I first got divorced, it is a struggle when you're co-parenting because you want to be the best person to your kid, both of you. And I hate conflict. I just it gives me anxiety. But I also am an Italian, short-tempered. I don't feel and I when I feel like someone's walking all over me, I get very aggravated and I can explode a little bit. But I also can have the opposite, and I've been very. I also have the like I can also show the opposite of that, and I'm just tired of it. Tired of it. I know, like a roommate trying to fight with you. You Um, I said a joke about women getting triggered. Women love saying that word, getting triggered. I'm getting triggered. I feel triggered. And like that, I have. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, but it's like we say it a lot. Like I feel triggered in this situation. Or you pushing your buttons, you know. Um anyway, so my boyfriend's gonna be like, well, you're talking about your life. I know it's gonna happen. No, oh my god, no, absolutely not. Let me see, 100%. That's the opposite. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I think when you do something, you need to be 100. Thank you, Zim and Marty. Thank you for the Sunday. You need to be 110% committed. And teaching my daughter that. And I also think it's hard to get everybody to understand that. Like I said, and Milet talks about how when you're going for your dreams, not everyone, no one, not most people will not be on board and will try to talk you out of it, especially family and friends around you. That's kind of what I'm talking about. We need I should do a bit about being triggered. I do. I have. Where's my? I was doing it, but it's a little dirty. So I'm waiting to figure out the clean version of it. Probably have to edit this part out, but it's okay. Did we get? We're almost at 100 likes. Because women can get triggered on anything, you know. You could say like Italian women can get triggered if you say, "Let's go to Olive Garden." You know, men don't get triggered; they just get drunk, late, high, and or watch sports. Yeah, I think. What was I doing yesterday? Which crunches was I doing? Just I'm trying to remember. We did these. One, two, three. Do you hear my hip coming out of that? Did you like that one? Men don't get triggered. I do want to try one of the jokes that I tried at the open mic this week, but I don't know if it's going to go well or not. I mean, it will, but it's dirty. I'm just going to try it. Fuck it. I have to have more clean jokes because I got hired to do 2 corporate gigs that are requesting clean material. The clean material I have is mostly focused on being in an Italian family and being neurotic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I'm trying to say is that, like, no, you're never going to always agree with whether you're married or you're divorced, or you're never always going to agree on 100% of things, right? So my whole thing is, I don't like being in situations where I feel like there's going to be disagreeing and or conflict. It makes me nervous, and it makes me feel like, well, I don't want to feel like I'm getting walked on. I have gotten better over the years about feeling that way and not like thinking about it over and over, but I still do it. So despite sometimes what it may seem like you're anything when you're 7 more likes till we get to 7 more likes till we get to 100 likes. Hair triggers? Hair triggers? I don't understand that one. What? Okie dokie? Okie dokie. Here, I think that the airline bit I had I got stuck in the airport and immediately people turn into the worst version of themselves. And I feel like you have no way out of that airport and you have to ride standby. You're on Survivor. You will push, shove children out of your way. The disabled, you will roll them into the bathroom to make sure you get that seat on that plane because you need to get them out of the airport. And I do think, oh, I got you, James. I got you now. I said there was a guy I was on standby with, this French guy, and he was like standing next to me trying to get on the seat. And I said to him, "My child is sick." And he you could tell he knew I was lying. He was like, "Well, we all have things." Where's my pen? I want to write something there about then we all have things. I know we do. All right, let me do. Oh, these were the ones that we were doing. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, this feels. You could feel soreness, not sore, but like the stretch right here. Like I did these yesterday. You could feel it a little bit. Women like long. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Short or I already know the answer. Short, clear, and concise text messages are the most. I would say if you're trying to communicate something for work, right? You would do clear and concise. So, what if you have so much to say in your head, but you don't know how to like concise? Even as many degrees and shit, I sometimes just want someone to get so much out to make sure I get my point across. But then I look at in the hindsight of like men and women just are very different, right? Like if you're trying to communicate a point and it's not coming, it's going to come across in the first 3 words, you know? It's like, because the second they see that long message, they're going to be like, what the fuck? And I'm not talking about my boy, I'm talking about in general, especially in dealing with divorce and all that stuff. Like in the very beginning, like, you know, I used to be like, yeah, you know, and I mean, ugh, yikes. Yikes. That's all I have to say is yikes. Text should say, call me when you have a minute. But don't people hate that too? Ooh, people hate scatterbrain text rants. All right, let's do 10 more. You have 5 more likes so we get to a jumping jacks. Anyway, my point is, I hate getting nervous about having to have a conversation about something I don't want to disagree on. So that's kind of like where today I'm like, don't focus on things that you are nervous about. Focus on the things that you can control and stay on that level. In general, I think that's a big thing for me. I say I don't want to get nervous about things. It's just going through the actions you know you have to take to do certain things, and that's it. No background music today. No, not today. We are going to fix some of my my own personal issues with figuring out my PC and Streamlabs so that we can get that popping though. We'll have it back. No one's in the right or wrong. It's just having to have a conversation about scheduling. Okay, so ooh, that did not feel right. You see what happens? You move a certain way at 44, then something hurts. Okay, let's turn around. Okay. This feels really good. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, this is the plank. This feels super good on my legs and my hips. Belly button balance. Downward dog. Do you see this? This is what I was trying to say. Like, I could already see, like, this is what the hell? Too wide. It's like, dietary stuff would definitely fix that. Plus, more of a cardio. Thank you for the gold coin, Zim and Morty. Here we go. Ready? Downward dog again. Did we get to we're almost at 100 likes? We got to 100 likes. Oh, there's no issue. It's just conversation. Oh, why is it off? Hold on. Probably should. Well, I'm talking about co-parenting. I edit this part out because I know my boyfriend's like, "Oh, you're talking about it." I'm talking about co-parenting. It's not a bad issue. It's just, and it's not even about it's not about co-parenting really. It's scheduling stuff. So sometimes you're going to agree, and sometimes you're not going to agree, and I have to have a conversation about something today, and I just want it to go smoothly. So that's it. No, and it's not in a negative way at all towards the other person. It's just you can agree into you can come into places where you both disagree. No, it's not. No, it's nothing to do with my boyfriend. It has to do with I'm going to say it because then I'm going to. It's co-parenting is one thing, but with scheduling and activities and it's sometimes, and not just your co-parent, families, right? I have a family, he has a family. It's just trying to everybody to agree and identify what is the best option. And everybody has their own opinion, and it's hard because you don't want to navigate in a way where you're someone you want to keep that positive page. So I'm a little anxious about it. So, but at the same time, like I shouldn't be anxious about it because it'll be fine. There's not. It's just do what you say. What you need to say. Do what you need to do. Hope for the best. Okay. 100 jumping jacks. 2, 3. Here we go. Ah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's see what happened here. Eight, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that was 50, right? I think so. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got there. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. I'm primary resident, but yeah, I mean, listen, I don't agree with with my own family. We disagree on holidays sometimes. You know, that kind of stuff. Like we disagree on stuff all the time. Like, I love my mom, but sometimes I am my mom. That's the other thing. Is like I am my mom, I am my dad, like equal parts, both. My concern is that as I'm getting older, I don't want to get lost in the neuroses to the point where I'm in my own bubble and or world that I'm losing it. Not that she is, but that's a concern. Also, that's why I'm like, for me right now, like, okay, since I started doing it on TikTok, even Instagram, when I was doing live streams on Instagram, which I wish you could see my old Instagram live streams. You can't. I've tried to like scroll back because I had reposted the Gary Vee one and that never, I can't find it now. Anyway, I always talk a lot. So now I'm trying to shift and cut out a few things. So it's like, all right, you're going on about that. you know. But originally I just was like, all right, fuck it, I'll rant on here and see if I get more tickets sold to Divorce Diaries. That was the original goal of live streams, especially with TikTok, because you made money on TikTok. That was during the pandemic. Everyone was like scrambling. I know I was, because it was just a crazy time. So here we are. Yeah, we got to 100 likes. Tomorrow we have, I don't know yet with the guests. Probably John is going to help me fix he's going to help me set up my Streamlabs so I don't have these issues. Hopefully not anymore, So I can't have Silvio on tomorrow. We will definitely have him on next week. And we will have Drew Nickens on Tuesday night. Very cool, because we'll have a special YouTube live stream at night, and that will be exciting. Don't forget, though, tomorrow we'll be back, and I'll post a video today. What was the name of that exercise you were attempting? The jumping jacks? I don't know what this one is. The butt. It's just good for your butt.